Alright, so today I wanted to talk about Flask, which is one of my favorite Python libraries. What it is, it's actually a mini framework for web development, so you can create your own web apps. And web apps are really at the core of every internet company, internet technology companies. And this is why it's important to know about this, because it's actually shaping our lives in real time. So they chose a dog for the front cover of this book. While Flask is a very reliable framework, the dog is a fantastic creature. So I believe also that not only Flask is reliable, but it's also extremely easy. So compared to other programming languages, Python is already known to be an easy language to pick up. But on top of this, Flask, you can start a web app with something like only 3 lines of code and you already have something running. You can already start sending requests from your browser to your server. So that's something that's just amazing. So another thing that people talk about all the time is, why should you get a book to learn something that's a technology? Why don't we just use a computer, like you're watching from a computer or a smartphone, and watch a course? Well, the nice thing about a book is that it's distraction free and then someone actually puts the effort. So if you look a lot at Medium posts or posts on Stack Overflow, the guys who write this, they do this for like a little bit, but it's not a complete course. And I mean, you could also buy a course online, but a book is just as good. And to me, I feel like I focus a lot more when I read a book than when I'm on the computer. Because on the computers, there's always distractions and all these things, and then I implement it anyways. But at the same time, I'm not going to say that a book is a complete replacement for a computer. I think it's better to just do both at the same time. I just want to talk about quickly also the contents of the book, so you can clearly see, I read it, there's like some highlights, on some pages where I thought it was good lines or important lines. And what they teach you here is basically how to start with your basic web app, how to create templates in HTML so that you're able to have a functional form, for example, where people can send in text. And they also teach you a little bit about JavaScript and about databases. They use Alchemy SQL in here, which is a framework to manage databases using Python. And overall, I think it's a fantastic book. And if you're ever looked into web development and you're not also sure, 100% sure that you want to do web development, maybe even professionally, maybe you want to have it as a side skill, not as your main skill, I think Flask is the ultimate tool, and this book is gonna help you so much in learning all of this.